Under the golden sun, the Pride lands come alive with wildlife, celebrating the birth of Simba. Mufasa and Sarabi, the noble rulers, joyfully greet their newborn cub. Rafiki, the wise mandrill, presents Simba to the animals, who pay homage to the future prince. A mouse encounters Scar, Mufasa's jealous brother, but is saved by Zazu. Mufasa arrives and confronts Scar for missing Simba's ceremony. Scar reveals his bitterness at being denied the throne and harbors dark intentions. Rafiki creates an intricate drawing of Simba on his sacred tree using insects. As Simba grows, his curiosity and eagerness to explore the Pride lands intensify. Mufasa imparts wisdom about their territory and their roles in the circle of life. Zazu interrupts their play to warn Mufasa of nearby hyenas, prompting Mufasa to advise Simba to find safety with Sarabi. Simba finds Scar on his secluded rock and asks about the unknown territories. Scar reveals the elephant graveyard as a forbidden place. Simba then finds Nala and convinces her to join him. They are cleaned by Sarabi and accompanied by Zazu to the watering hole. Simba confides in Nala about their destination, and Zazu finds them adorable. Simba and Nala reject the idea of betrothal, vowing to change the rules when Simba becomes king. They lose track of Zazu and encounter hyenas in the elephant graveyard. Zazu fends off the hyenas briefly, allowing Simba and Nala to escape. Mufasa arrives and confronts the hyenas, warning them about threatening his family. Mufasa escorts Simba and Nala home. Mufasa sends Zazu with Nala and talks to Simba. Mufasa confronts Simba about his recklessness, but Simba defends himself, wanting to be brave like his father. Mufasa reassures Simba about true bravery and expresses his fear of losing him. They sit together gazing at the stars, and Mufasa believes the past kings are watching over them. The hyenas return to their lair, hungry and grumbling. Scar emerges as their leader and unveils his sinister plans. He orchestrated Simba and Nala's perilous encounter, intending to use it as a chance to eliminate Mufasa. Scar assures the hyenas that his reign will provide abundant food for them. The next day, Scar takes Simba to a rugged gorge to practice his roar. Simba faces a stampede and seeks safety on a tree. Scar informs Mufasa and Zazu, who try to help Simba. Mufasa rescues Simba but gets trapped in the stampede. Scar betrays Mufasa, throwing him off a cliff. Simba finds Mufasa's lifeless body and blames himself. Scar orders Simba to flee. Simba escapes, pursued by Shenzi, Kamari, and Azizi. They reach a cliff, and Simba and a hyena fall over the edge. Shenzi assumes Simba's demise and doesn't investigate. Unbeknownst to them, Simba survives and goes into exile. Scar informs the lionesses of Mufasa's death, falsely stating that Simba also perished. He pretends to mourn before taking his place as king on Pride Rock. Scar establishes his rule. Zazu and Rafiki watch from afar, filled with sorrow for Mufasa and Simba. Simba wanders alone until he reaches a desolate desert, where he collapses. Vultures approach, but Timon and Pumbaa scare them away and decide to take care of Simba. They aim for him to become a loyal companion when he grows up. Simba wakes up feeling guilty about his father's death, but Timon and Pumbaa comfort him and teach him the carefree lifestyle of Hakuna Matata. Over time, Simba grows into a majestic adult lion. Under Scar's rule, the Pride lands suffer from food scarcity as the hyenas exploit everything. Nala grows increasingly concerned. Scar tries to persuade Sarabi to become his queen, but she refuses. Nala decides to leave Pride Rock to escape Scar's tyranny. Zazu creates a diversion, allowing Nala to escape without being detected by Scar. After a day of feasting, Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa gaze at the starry sky. Simba remembers Mufasa's words and reflects on the kings watching over them. Timon and Pumbaa brush it off. As he lies down, a tuft of his mane is carried by the wind, eventually reaching Rafiki. Rafiki senses Simba's presence and rejoices, knowing the true king is alive. Timon and Pumbaa hum a lively tune as Nala suddenly attacks them. Simba intervenes but recognizes Nala. Excitement fills Simba as they reunite, discovering each other's survival. They set off together. Nala reveals the dire situation in the Pride lands, urging Simba to return. Simba refuses, and Nala departs, unable to change his mind. Simba wanders until Rafiki finds him. Rafiki leads Simba to a tranquil lake where he sees his reflection transform into Mufasa. Mufasa's voice guides Simba, reminding him of his regal lineage and his purpose as the true king. Simba sets off to reunite with Nala, joined by Timon and Pumbaa. The group reaches the Pride lands and reunites with Zazu. Realizing the dire situation, they plan to confront Scar and restore harmony. Simba enlists Timon and Pumbaa to distract the hyenas while they infiltrate Pride Rock. Witnessing Scar's cruelty towards Sarabi, Simba becomes more determined to confront him and stands by his mother's side. Simba's return shocks everyone. Scar manipulates him, seeking an admission of guilt. Tension rises as Scar pushes Simba to the edge of Pride Rock. Lightning ignites a fire, revealing Scar's confession to the lionesses. Scar confesses his regicide to Simba. Simba attacks, driven to expose the truth. Scar confesses his malevolence. To maintain his reign, he commands the hyenas to attack the lionesses, sparking a fierce battle. Lions clash with hyenas, while Timon, Pumbaa, and Rafiki join the fight. Simba confronts Scar, who tries to escape but shifts the blame onto the hyenas. Scar pleads for mercy, but Simba commands him to flee. Scar retaliates by hurling embers at Simba, sparking a fierce battle. Simba triumphs, propelling Scar off the cliff. Scar survives the fall but is torn apart by vengeful hyenas. The rain revitalizes the Pride Lands. Simba ascends Pride Rock, guided by Mufasa's voice. With a resounding roar, Simba becomes the new Lion King. The Pride Lands thrive again. Timon and Pumbaa join Simba and Nala. Rafiki presents their cub, Kiara, symbolizing the circle of life. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe for more insightful movie analysis. Stay connected with us as we explore the fascinating world of cinema.